and it takes a little bit of stress off Canada. She can be working on coming off some screens, so we'll see if that happens.
So kicking off things at Southern Cross Stadium in Tuggeranong, the Capitals desperate for their first win of the season. The Boomers combating these two teams. It's Hillman who's looking to spin around Fowler to kick things off for the Boomers, and she does so successfully. So reliable in the rebounds column. Canada too clever, and off she goes. Uses her pace up against Jade Melbourne and banks it in. Melbourne dishes it back into Fowler. Munga and Sharp in the corner, loves this spot, and that's why. Here's Rochi now. Double teamed. Oh, but just steps around Sharp with ease. So Fowler with ball in hand. She's been shooting the lights out all season, and a great dime to Okoye.
Really nice back pick execution of that play. Nice defense, great defense.
And that's what Gemma Potter does.
She used her length and her athleticism.
Allows Melbourne to get going, and that's showtime from Jade Melbourne.
Well, just a...
Canada. Oh, just a little chuck there to Hillman, and it works perfectly. Finds Okoye in that similar spot. This time drives and then kicks it out in the corner, and that's a beautiful shot by Gemma Potter. The Boomers have been good on the offensive rebounds, though, to start this game. Froling this time has a go, and Hillman's right there to mop it up. Canada just pops up the shot, and that's as easy as you like. Canada using all their footwork to try and get through. Hillman, another rebound for her, stepping around the defense and getting the one to go.
And she's just got such a good feel of where the defenders are and to be able to step through like...
Really challenged the Boomers early on in this game. Fowler likes the look of it and knocks it down.
That was shot with a lot of confidence.
And starts driving on Riley. Davidson there for the rebound. And a good block there by Okoye. Oh, she goes again! Recaps the Young Brigade. Sharp into Melbourne. They've got 5 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Melbourne puts up the long range two, and it works! 20 plays 16. And already a corner three flies from Tara Reid. Okoye with it now. Goes all the way in and gets the bucket to roll successfully. Fowler roll into the basket. Oh, but Melbourne doesn't need her. She goes on her own. Melbourne now. Oh, she's making every shot work, Jade Melbourne, tonight. Just wants to slow things down and wait for the cavalry to arrive, and Rochi finds herself all on her own under the basket. Sharp gets going. Falling right there with her, but it doesn't matter. Great elevation by Alex Sharp. Rochi now. Up against Munga. Trying to split the defense and makes the tough basket. Just looking for someone to come to her. Gets Sharp from the three-point line.
What a connection between Jade Melbourne and Alex Sharp. Melbourne dribbling away from the ball. We'll see if we can answer, if Rochi can answer, but she can't.
Canada up the other end now. Puts the step on, then gets it to Froling. Just gets knocked out of her hands. Hillman's there for the boards.
Good stride by Conti.
Blitzarves now. Trying to get around Okoye and does so. Her first points of the game. Jada Clark now into Munga. Finds herself free and knocks down the three. So they have a lot of time out there. Blitzarves thinks about a three of her own and then drives in and goes back to back. Finds her, and Blitzarves now with it. Giving it back into Froling, and the and one to come.
Her back held that seal. Sarah made a great pass into...
It's been a great battle under the rim tonight. Both teams crushing the boards quite hard. And an early look there.
30. The second place team right now playing the bottom team that haven't got a win. The thing is that to come up with the baseline ball.
Potter again, back-to-back threes. Oh, yes! Conti now just has to dribble and wait for teammates to come. Gets Reed. Conti launches a long three.
Oh,
that's a very much needed basket from Monique Conti. Knocks it down.
you can see that Melbourne have really upped the ante defensively.
Melbourne finds an open look somehow, though, and knocks it down. Conti now looking for back-to-back buckets, and she's bringing the team back into this game. So under a minute now left in this opening half. Melbourne trying to go into the break with a bit of momentum. Nice. Conti rises over the top and gets it done.
Nice pull-up jump shot.
46 plays 37. Capitals leading the way. Koya. Oh, nice early basket.
And you know, being the elite shooter that she is, but she is up and about. She's taken it to the basket, and we can see here her defense. Well, of course, just as I say that, Blitzovs is able to just drive around her.
Collective sigh from the crowd. They're riding every bump and every wave. Blitzovs, the turnover. And Melbourne gets going up against Keely Froling, pulls up from the top of the key, and Jade Melbourne knocks it down. A little celebratory fist pump as well. Oh, try to be nice. Rochi finds some space now and knocks it down. A much needed three for Melbourne.
Good decision.
Fowler. Met closely by Hillman. Koya pops up the shot. Rochi. Froling sets her feet and
nice.
Lets it go. So there'll be 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock here. Munga finds some space. Gets her own rebound and gets the shot to go as well. Melbourne just seem to lack those fundamentals so far tonight. Hillman this time spinning around Okoye, and that's better from Naz Hillman.
Second quarter, so it's good to see that she's back in there and finish that shot.
Fowler, great finish. Great pass from Melbourne as well. Just can't get the shot to go, and again, Melbourne up and running.
They did a great job of keeping that ball pinned to the left-hand side of the right-hand side of the court.
Okoye into Melbourne. And lands the triple. Let's see what they can do here. Conti responds.
Great response from Mon Conti.
10 points from 11 minutes from Monique Conti. Oh, and a beautiful dish to Potter from Jade Melbourne. 10 seconds left here for Melbourne. Conti with it. Davidson yet to score this game, and now she gets her first bucket. Good finish there from Melbourne, a much needed basket. Both nodding our heads there in commentary, thought that one was going down. Oh, Melbourne, the no-look pass! It's a regular game occurrence.
Being behind the line of the defense.
This time Conti over the back, and yes. Blitzovs makes it pay. So change in defense, and it seems offense here for Melbourne too. Blitzovs drives hard to the ring, and that's exactly what you asked for her. Hillman completes it. 69 plays 63. Alex Sharp up against Keely Froling, puts the step on her and puts the shot up, and great D there from Keely Froling, and it gets back to Melbourne. Fowler gets up ahead and gets the out one to go.
Sharp to keep the ball in, then the push by Melbourne and the running to the point of the rim. Great D by Mon Conti getting over that screen.
Melbourne somehow finds some space.
Even better by Jade Melbourne.
And their team hold on for just over 3 more minutes. Conti has been the spark for the Boomers. Gets it to Froling.
That's a much-needed basket by Froling.
It's also 1,500 career points. Something for her to celebrate tonight if her team doesn't get up. But a really great milestone for Keely Froling. She's been a stalwart of this league, as we know. Hillman setting one there, allowing Conti a bit of space, and then gets it back out to Froling. They need to make a basket here, but Okoye says no.
This is great. You can see Fowler using her length. She doesn't have to get that close to Conti.
Rochi knocks down a much-needed basket. Everything's got to go from this point on.
I'd be trying to get the ball out of Jade Melbourne's hands.
Clock ticks down below 2 minutes, and a bounce pass to Fowler, who banks in another 2 points. Got Hillman double teamed. Eventually, Froling gets free, and Okoye again beats her.
Emphasizes that and points it out.
Biggest upset of the season playing out right before our eyes. Davidson pops in a little consolation bucket. Couldn't finish the bucket. Kalea happy to dribble it out. And for the first time in 317 days, 8 straight losses to start the 2023 season, the Capitals are finally on the board.